I was good. I beat the shit out of them boys. In the PAL League, almost 100 amateur fights. And then when I got to be 19 years old, I hooked up with a guy called Max Horde that ran a gym in my little town. Now, I don't know if you know what Max Horde is, but Max Horde was a middleweight champion back in the 1950s. He's the guy who beat the shit out of Ted Danson because Ted Danson thought he was a... Do you know who Ted Danson is? Right? Okay. No. No. Ted Danson was the who's the boss guy. Well, punk-ass motherfucker. Max Horde beat that guy up and put him in the hospital just because he thought he was a boxer. And he was 57 years old when it happened. Max Horde, my trainer. Are you still with me, guys? Okay. When Max started training me, I was a family man, working man. I would go down to the beach. I lived in Fernandina Beach, Florida. And there was a little thing that you could go down on the beach, and I could run 5.5 miles in soft sand. So I did that every day. And at the end of the 5.5 miles was my job. I was doing construction work, tying rebar. Pretty bad motherfucker. Pretty bad. And in the afternoon, when I got off my shift, I would run back, and my wife would pick me up there. Are you still listening? I was a pretty bad motherfucker. Mark Poteet put me out of boxing forever.
What happened?
Now I had my professional record was 11-5. Now, 2 of the 5s were disqualifies. Never got knocked down, never got knocked out, never even got stunned. But Mark Poteet put me in the hospital for 3.5 days. I pissed blood. My wife had to get me out of bed the next day, and I said, that's it. I ain't fighting no goddamn more. It was my biggest prize fight. I mean, I got $3,500 in 1984. Right? $3,500 in 1984. That's pretty fucking good. I mean, that's good money.
Did you miss fighting afterwards? How did you feel about stopping?
No, I never. I missed the. I missed the camaraderie. I missed the gym feeling. I missed my fucking trainer. Max Horde was a son of a... If you ever met that guy, he's kind of like every grandfather father image that you'll ever have in your life, but he was tough. Man, he was mean. He could hit you with a punch and just knock you out. And about 16 minutes later, you get up and go, holy shit.
So he was a role model to you.
He was the best fighter I've ever known in my life. Max Horde, you go back and look in history, Max Horde was a bad man. He wasn't like Larry Holmes and Rocky. He was the middleweight champion of the world for the whole century, or the whole decade of the 1950s. Go back and research, guys. And he trained me. But I also had two or three other guys that were training me in specialized martial arts. That's the only way I know how to put it. It wasn't Taekwondo. It wasn't this. I didn't have no badges. I didn't need no badges. But they would train me in ways to fight that was scary as shit to the normal person.
Like,
I've even told Mary over here. I said, you have no idea what I'm capable of doing, and I'm still at 62 years old. I know those moves, but I just can't do them anymore. I'm pretty beat up. I'm a 6-degree black belt in karate. I'm a brown belt in Taekwondo. I'm a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've been trained by four special forces people in hand-to-hand combat with weapons that you have no idea what I could do. Right? You have no idea what my hands could do to you. I don't brag about this shit. That's where everything gets fucked up. Is I'm not a braggart about this shit, but I guarantee you, Mark Poteet put me in the hospital.
Where did you grow up?
Springfield, Tennessee. We weren't much on church. We were for a while, because my grandfather was a preacher and he built a church called, oh my God, no, I can't remember my grandfather's church. Oh my God. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, actually, I went to work in a pizza restaurant when I was 12 years old. And I remember when my parents had to sign for my Social Security card. And I remember when they had to sign all the paperwork because it was, you couldn't child labor laws. So I went to work at a pizza restaurant when I was 12 years old. They served beer. All I did was make pizzas, and one of the coolest jobs I ever had. They called them Prince Jims because they had King Vern, Vernon was the owner of the place, and his sons. He had 2 sons, Prince Jim and Prince Oh God, I can't remember. He used to sell me what Matchbox. You remember what a Matchbox was?
Yeah, car.
Yeah, well, Matchbox. Yeah, like, and it was chopped up fucking shit that wasn't worth a damn. Had about 9 more fucking seeds in it than they ever fucking had. Yeah. Yeah, I remember all that shit. It was fucking great. And there was this one thing that I went, motherfucker, god damn it, please stop. And that was the song China Grove by the Doobie Brothers. Man, everybody played that goddamn song. Everybody come in that and played that one fucking song. I was like, please God, kill me now. You know, God damn it, don't play that song again. No, play the B-side, Silver Eyes, please play Silver Eyes. Oh, down, out.
What is
You want to talk about my daughter?
Yeah, we can talk about your daughter. You can go ahead, man.
Okay.
Did you teach your daughter how to fight? Did you get her interested
No.
in
Her husband. Or the father of, and to this moment, I can't tell you his name.
Why is that?
Wasn't there.
Was that by your choice or?
Hell no. Hell no. So ask.
What's that?
Ask.
Well, why? I mean, why is that?
Why is what?
Why weren't you there?
With my daughter at that time? You want to hear the real story?
Are you willing to tell
Hey,
it?
you're talking to us, man. That's whatever you want to talk about. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine with us. I'm just saying
Okay.
it's a personal subject.
You want to talk about when my wife took my daughter and said, I'm out of this fucking shit?
If you'd tell it, we'd hear it.
Okay. 1981. I had come out of Key West, Florida after doing my hauling drugs and shit up and down the East Coast. 1981. I took my $55,000 that I had accumulated, and in that time, fucking $55,000, a lot of goddamn money, y'all. I had motorcycles, I had fucking pickup trucks, I had fucking tools out of the ass. I had my own company. I was doing great. Bought me a piece of property way back in the fucking backwoods of goddamn Nassauville, Florida. I was also a drug dealer. And there was a lot of people knew that. Some of them not so good people. And they came one night to rob me. And they did. Stuck a shotgun in my mouth. Took my old lady and was grabbing her tits and shit. And then the third one was The third one was going through and looking for dope and money, and there was quite a bit of it. I think I had about $10,000 in cash and about 8,000 in cash, and about 6,000 in dope. So the whole time I'm sitting on the couch with a shotgun, double barrel shotgun in my mouth. Dude's got my old lady standing up and he's doing his thing with her. Little baby's right by the door in a little pen. I don't know what you call the fucking thing. Fucking pen. And so dude's going through my house and he's pretty much fucking up all my shit, stealing all my dope. Had $10,000 or 10,000 hits of Black Beauty, had 2.5 ounces cocaine, and about 4 pounds of pot, about 8,000 in cash, a couple of slabs of water acid. That didn't mean shit to me when he got it. That don't mean shit, right? It don't. Your hits of acid or your fucking $8,000 don't mean a goddamn thing when you. And your old lady's got a fucking 38 right here, and the guy's fucking doing that shit. They went ahead and took all their things that they wanted to take from me, and they tried to leave, but they didn't understand. I had a Hallgrave 357 Magnum underneath the seat where I was sitting. As soon as that guy pulled that thing out of my mouth, and as soon as that guy let go of my old lady, I went like this. And then I come back up. I was spitting blood, because the sight had cut the top of my mouth. And I spit some blood. And they had all the dope, they had all the money, and they left. I went to the door with my 357, fully loaded, and unloaded to them. I went, bam, 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 and I hit one because he buckled. I mean, I could see him fucking buckle. I was like, oh, God damn, you son of a bitch. Now I'm going to get the next one. Well, I didn't get the next one. I emptied my pistol. But I got that one. I found out a lot later who these guys were. Some friends of mine. Bikers. Hardcore. Not Hell's Angels. Not Outlaws. But they found those guys and they killed all of them. I was thankful. When I unloaded my gun, I was standing at my door. I kicked the door open. I went bam, bam, bam. My daughter's ears was this far away from that 357 mag. When I turned around to come back into the house, when I said, they're gone, the threat is gone, the threat is gone. My wife had my baby in her arms and she looked at me in a way I've never ever seen a person look at another human being. And she walked away from me and I said, can't fix that one. Two weeks later, she moved to Texas, and I've been on the run ever since. You want more?
Oh man, nah, that's a crazy fucking story, man. It's heavy, dude. It's real heavy.
Yeah, well, you know, I can imagine even my daughter, her name's, and I can imagine she still remembers that. Bam, bam, bam.
So
Think about her.
Every fucking day.
have you ever tried to contact her?
Yeah, and I always get the same response.
Which is?
This ain't a good time. Yeah, it's hard, bro. It's
What would you say to her? If
to
instead
today, to minute, right now. If I called her right now and said, "Hi, Shannon, how you doing?" What would I say then? I have absolutely no idea.
Do you have regrets?
You ever seen a deck of cards? I have regrets like a deck of cards.